The goal of virtual employee onboarding is the same as in-person onboarding. The objective is to make the employee get familiarized with your company policies, practices, its culture and values. Make them feel welcomed on day one by facilitating the connections with the team, and most important, support and provide them with the right tools and training right from the beginning so that they can kickstart and come up to the speed. But the challenge here is, how do we establish the virtual engaging culture? How do we establish and create an ongoing touch points and check-ins? Welcome everyone to the HR Corner. Now, before I jump into the main part of the content for this video, for those who have missed out the part 1 of the virtual onboarding process, I will leave the link below in the description box where you can check in and join the dots, where I've discussed about the practices and the arrangements that you need to follow before day 1. Now that we are all set with pre-onboarding arrangements, we are at day 1 of the onboarding process. The first day at a job can be overwhelming, provided of the best of the circumstances. We all accept the fact that face-to-face interactions gives us the ability to express, modulate our tone and body language, will actually help in bridging the gap for any communication if there is. Now, let's not get afraid with the fact of virtual or remote work environment. All that you have to keep in mind and have to do is, if you already have a process of onboarding in place, you may just have to tweak and try to fit in the existing process with the virtual environment, which means that you may have to rework and modify few of your content and make it more accessible for your virtual workers. Now, while you jump and start reworking and redesigning on the virtual day 1 onboarding process, one most important thing that you need to keep in mind, spread your onboarding program in over a number of days. And that's where the part 3 comes in, the activities, getting involved in the week 1 and beyond. Now, the prime focus area for day 1 onboarding, what we need to keep in mind is, how can we be successfully creating and establishing that personal connection with the new employee in absence of physically being available at work. Now, let's start discussing what all you need to modify and rework with your existing process. Now, coming to the first step where we welcome the new hire, try to leverage the virtual tools. The welcome experience you can offer to your new employee can be a successful start at the company. Now, if your regular onboarding process involves handing over the physical welcome binder in the form of documents, you may have to send out digitally. Traditionally, an office tour is planned for the new employee on the first day. This step should not be forgotten just because there is no physical office to tour. You can create a video taking around the new employee, capturing important corners of the company, and encouraging video interactions during introductory sessions can limit any kind of isolation or feeling of isolation the employee might have. Now, assigning a welcome buddy. Starting a new job is always stressful, and it's normal for the employee. And for few, they may be experiencing remote working for the first time. So assigning your new hire a go-to person can be a direct support on the first day and will allow the new employee to settle sooner. Meet, greet with the team and managers. Establishing these connections becomes an integral part. So maximizing the virtual meeting tools, you can make them feel connected with the team and managers. One can do a video shoot and where everyone in the team actually introduces themselves. Now comes the online onboarding process. While your face-to-face onboarding process may be a grand success, but the moment you translate to a virtual environment, few of the vital elements are likely to get lost. The only solution to recreate these elements remotely is by framing a well-planned
learning agenda with clear timelines, and space for social interactions. You can make online onboarding more interactive, incorporate video onboarding sessions with some mini quiz, Zoom breakouts, and make it more interactive.
So these were my thoughts and views how you can create the touch points on day one in a virtual environment. If you have a better process being planned, please do share in the comment section, and do stay tuned for the third part coming in next week, same time. Thank you.